Good morning, Mothlings. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to do Death and Taxes once more as our Monday stream. The deck hasn't really changed a whole lot since other ones. If you want a little deeper deck tech, I'd recommend going back to some of the other streams, or maybe we'll do a proper deck tech and pin it or something in the next days. The quick rundown: we have basically just value engines. We have Recruiter and Overlord and Bailmerk to get our recursion, our infinite solitudes, lots of other ETB. On top of that, the White Orchids, the Witch Enchanters, Bogart, Skyclave, Flickerwisp, Interrupter, Solitude, Bogart. We have Ephemerate, Flickerwisp, Felia for our blinking, our cheating everything. Everything works together. Emperor Bones can get Overlords back. The sideboard is pretty standard from what it was before. The only exception here is the Crystal Barricade, which is brand new. 0/4 Defender. You have hexproof. Prevent all non-combat damage to be dealt to other creatures you control. We can drop that with Vial and really fuck up their plans a bit. This we used once in a game that game against Oculus, and we quite liked it there. Basically, it turned off Thoughtseize in this situation. Other than that, we have the Wrath Skies, Interrupter, Kataki, Containment Priests, Surgicals, Fatal Pushes, Thoughtseizes, Fairy Macabres. These are all the things we had before against a varied modern world of modern dangers. So let's get into the league, and we'll do a quick wrap up after the. So let's play round one. Let's go to the right window. There we are. Let's go. Here's what's gonna happen. Right now, I'm gonna say we should do, or let's push that 5-0. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get like 3-2, but that's okay. This is okay. What is today? Oops. What? Okay, I will play Poder Ozissimo. Okay. I will play. So, chat, feel free to weigh in and guess right now. How many energy are we gonna play today? Last league was 3. So this is not a great hand, but this hand has enough land, and it has basically it has action. Anything we draw will be heavily enabled by this hand. Let's see what we're playing. What is today? 13th. Okay. Whoops. I meant to fetch there and didn't. Hooray for mornings. 13. Oops. Copy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Suck. So, given that we messed that up, it's fine. We just don't scry. We would have scried that plains away. So we're gonna go for a Godless Shrine. Shock it. Plains. Pass turn. I guess we didn't need to shock now then, right? We could have just waited. We're going to, for those of you paying attention, we're putting a new version number. Format only. Shoot. We're putting a new version number on the deck. It's now 25.1.13 with the change of the Crystal Barricade, which is not. Thoughtseize. Let's play Felia. Well, that's a big oof. Spell Snare is pretty good right now. I guess I take the Ephemerate. Yeah. So let's just we're just gonna ramp. White Orchid ability is going to get us a basic plains. Flagstone ability will get us a shadowy backstreet. Surveil. We certainly don't need that. And then pass the turn. And I guess this is Oculus, right? Thoughtseize again. Jesus. That just seems unnecessary. So 4 cards in hand, counterspell up. And they're well aware of my hand. Okay. We have drawn all the land this game. Can Felia can't blink herself. No one other target. Okay. So we are going to realistically, we're going to play Emperor Bone into a counterspell. And that's okay. Multiple spell snares main board. That is actually pretty surprising. Okay, we'll play Marsh Flats. Swing for 2. Pass turn. Our Lord and Savior, White Orchid. Don't kill our Lord and Savior. Oh, okay, that's fine. Giant Murktide is not what we wanted to see. Aether Vial is not what we wanted to see. We're just gonna pass the turn. This is not great. So our hand was not super strong to begin with. It's especially not strong if we continue to draw lands and turn 5 Aether Vial. I'm just because it's not super useful now, and I think I want to keep the card count higher in my hand. Flicker Wisp is a good card. Let's attack with White Orchid. Just push a little bit. That's not what I meant. Opponent plays Fatal Push. But kind of why we did that original in the first place was trying to get some interaction out. They still have a counter spell up if they have it. But I mean, if they have it, then they... Yeah. This was not a very good game. So this game is theirs. I mean... Neither of our decks really did anything, honestly. They have... Oh, right. They exiled a bunch of cards. The double Thoughtseizes into double Spell Snare was fucking brutal. Tick up. Draw. I mean, let's cast it. It is 3-10. I'm not one to give up, but things do not look good. We concede if they counter this. If they don't counter this, we blink Merc. It comes back as a 3/3 and can't attack. Yeah. So let's move to sideboards. We're going to bring in Crystal Barricade. And Aven Interrupter 2. Push can get rid of Frog. We'll see if we can find space for 3 or for 4. Drop an Enchanter. Drop a White Orchid. Drop a White Orchid. Let's drop one more. Oh, drop an Emperor. They were pretty scared of them. Yeah, we either drop an Emperor or drop Felia, I think. And we're still keeping... Okay. We got our Barricade. Oh, I like this hand. Opponent is thinking. Okay. Backstreet. Surveil. Well, I'll fucking have that. That can stay on top. Pass turn. So, if they Thoughtseize me, it's got to be Barricade, right? Well, Bailmark's really good. But I've never cast this card before. So this is what we're doing. Crystal Barricade to the rescue. Or countered. I don't know. It can be sternly scalded. And it can be Spell snared. Oh, they're gonna surveil. That's fine. Crystal Barricade resolves, and I will pass turn. They play a fetch and pass the turn. So they have counterspell up. Well, what can we play? What can we play to lure out a counterspell? Okay, so we're going to tap flagstones, play flagstones, legend rule that off into a godless shrine. We do not pay 2 life. We will tap recruiter. Recruiter will get a solitude, but we expect them to. I mean, they'll counter this, but that's fine. They can counter this, and the next turn we're gonna play Bailmerk. Yeah, they shock Engrave and counterspell. We're okay with that. Opponent. Sephoric Springs tapped. Passes the turn. Something spicy for 2 mana to play before Bailmerk would be incredible. Or just whatever during my upkeep, I guess. Opponent is taking their time. Really thinking about what I should do on my upkeep. Play a vial. I don't know, opponent seems important. Let's play Bailmerk. Good, good. Kind of hoping that would resolve. We take Solitude. We play Marsh Flats. And pass the turn. We're in okay shape. Okay, Preordain. That's fine. I don't have Bowmasters in the side anymore. Do we... I think... Let's fetch. I think we're going to Solitude that. Exile Enchanter. Evoke trigger on the bottom. Solitude the Frog. Evoke Solitude. No targets. Rebound. I will not cast Ephemerate. I will tick Vial up. Interrupter is an amazing card to have here. Let's just swing with Solitude. Take down Balemerk. Pass the turn. Ow. Ow, ow. We got one of those cat claw situations going on. It's not great. Karma likes to sit and like dig her nails into my knee. Ooh. One, two, three. Interrupt that. 3, 4, 5. So they've already paid the 10 life. I mean the 4 life, rather. Tick up Vial. God, the Shrine is not what we wanted. That doesn't help at all, actually. We're going to keep that. I'll keep that in my hand. Let's... Hold on. Don't we have admin situation here? I need an adult. Okay, well, aha! Get out of here. There we are. I fixed it. Attack with everything. 5 to 25. No worries, no worries. Your admin rights are just a benefit. It is not a responsibility. So the deluge for 2, leaving them at 3. That's fine. Six cards in hand. Let's assume they have a counterspell, but we now have Vial on 3. Just in time to get a 2-mana creature. Well, I think we wire work it anyway. At this point, we need to pressure them to use all of their resources. Especially if their resources do not work correctly. Let's take them off. That's fine. They pick a basic. They get a basic. So they didn't counter it. That was pretty expected. We're not going to attack with the Crystal Barricade. Crystal Barricade did its job. We've had a serious swing, but it's fine. They can't attack. They play a very large Murktide. We always know the Vial. Keep it at 3. Ugh. It's just... It's just not good today. We've had nothing but bad luck these games. We were doing okay, but the clutch top decks are not clutch. They're the opposite of clutch. So we have our Overlord out. They don't have nearly lethal. They could jump the frog, but no instance or nothing in the grave that's... Oh, I'm actually surprised they attack. Well, that's fine. If we draw an Ephemerate, that'd be sweet. Oh, I guess they might be able to counter... 3 drops are where it's at, right? That's not great. Flicker Wisp is a very good card. Okay, we're gonna wait until they attack. When they attack with their Merc, it might be even worth letting them hit us with the Merc. If we do this during their end step, well, they can always jump the frog, right? Ooh. Let's see, 4 cards in hand is it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't think this is lethal. This is super dangerous, but I'm going to take the hit. So they can't counter it. They have no fetch land, so they can't push it. Fuck, there's a fetch land. They'll play another frog, which they can jump. End step, Vial. Yes. Wisp. Wisp blinks out the frog that can block. This is super dangerous. But I think we're pretty boned anyway. We could blink the Merc and it would come back 3/3, but it's still all 3 creatures. Like, that's still rough. This is the way we win. We might not win, but this is the way we win. We have a Godless Shrine in hand. Bowmasters kills the Wisp. Yeah. I just need a top deck a Bolt. Balemerc. We can't. Okay. Black, 1, 2, 3. Cast a Balemerc. We're going to get back Flicker Wisp. Solitude's a very good card, but we need to get back something we can vial in. So. They get their frog back. One of the frogs can be flying, but not both. And if they fly the frogs, or if they jump the frogs, they can't jump it to block. If they kill the Overlord, then I think the game is over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I think we live. Even if the Overlord is dead, I think we take 7. Because the Wisp, even if they would kill it right away, it can blink out the region. And we don't want to block with the Wisp because the Wisp is important. They only attack with the Merc. Okay. Bring in the Wisp. Blink out the Merc. Then they bring in other Bowmasters and kill the Wisp again. Merc comes back. Throw the vial on the stack. Draw Felia. Not amazing. What do we want from Overlord? Overlord, we need to attack. We will take back a Wisp. Despite the fact that they keep dying, I still think it's our best option. If they want to trade like a chunk of their board for this, that would be okay. I mean, they can't take 3. I mean, they can't take 5, rather. They can't take 3 either, but that's not on the table. No blocks. No. Okay. Opponent. That is quite the investment. Well, I mean, that's a way to do it. Was that just a show of strength? What even happened there? Okay. No instance or activated abilities. Well, so the Wisp is essentially 2 blockers, right? We can blink out the army and block. Beginning of combat. Okay. So. Felia is going to come in. They don't block Felia. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. is max damage from a frog, and then I could take one from one of the other ones. So let's wisp out. So when one of the frogs jumps, shoot the sheriff is going to make the merc 4/4, which would kill the wisp. So we're going to blink out the merc. So now I'm taking, at most, 3 cards in hand. It sucks. Okay. So 3 cards in hand is 1, 2, 2 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What if we take 6 and attack next turn? If we truly take 6, they will have to have discarded their entire hand. They draw 2 from the frogs. This is not good. But we have to push. That's fine. One more. They draw 2 cards. I go down to 2. They're at 2 life. End of turn. Oh, fine. Fine. Opponent considers their options. Murktide returns, and we pass into my turn. Vial on the stack. We keep it on 3, though. Top card is an ephemerate. That would be much better if I had the mana to do that. Okay. So first main, we have our vial. We have ephemerate. We're going to attack with both. Felia trigger on the bottom. Felia is going to blink out Murktide. Good, because that was my game. Whew. Was that game 1 or 2? No, that was game 2. Did I just not side last time? I don't know. Whatever. No, we sided a little bit. Let's just straight in. We got 6 minutes left. If this was Titan, we'd be dead anyway, but sadly it is a control matchup, which is our longer matches. But hello, Cat's Cat Cave. We welcome your new rebranding. Opponent is deciding things. Well, if I'm playing, let's keep those. Oh, they're playing. Oh, still good hand. So we're looking at a first turn Thoughtseize. Let's see what they're scared of. That's fair. Flagstones, Vial, and pass the turn. So we have our Vial. We lost our Baelmerk. So we can Felia next turn. They have a blue open, which suggests Spell Snare. I guess we don't really need Felia yet. We could wait one turn for our Vial to get there. Emperor of Bones. Well, that's a 3-mana spell anyway. We want Emperor of Bones. No, that's not true. That's not true. Okay, we're gonna wait. Pass turn. So Emperor of Bones can bring back Overlord, and then we can blink Overlord, which is quite good, as it turns out. They bolt. Fetch, Surveil. Flicker Wisp. What a good card. What a good card. It is one of my favorites. So I don't have a land, but I can play the Trawler. Because I don't think we really need the Trawler as... Oh, tick up. I don't really think we need the Trawler as a creature. Graveyard Hate's nice. 1/2 Emperor Flicker. No. We won't do that. Let's play the Emperor. Let's get that out of here. We're gonna probably play it into a counterspell, but yeah. And you know, that's actually quite the opposite. We could have waited. We did call them having that before, but Felia is flash, and so with the Vial, we could have actually done both at the best turn possible or best time possible. But with Spell Snare, it was always kind of going to be a mess. So we pass until their end step. No, stop passing. Oh, we aren't. Good. They target me. Ah. Why did it... Well, I could have played that, and Magic didn't like that. That's the classic MTGO. I mean, it's on me, but... Okay, so we can wisp... we can actually wisp out a land and then cast a Solitude. Yeah, exactly. So how far back does that push them? I think that we are going to Vial out. Yes. Play the Flicker Wisp. Blink out Springs. I do quite like that play. When you blink out their MDFCs, it comes back on the other side, right? So you get a creature if there's a creature on the other side, which I actually use that Like, I use that quite a bit. But the other side of that is if there's an instant on the other side, it just doesn't come back. Bowmasters. Okay. Bowmasters to kill Wisp. We could just... Do we save Solitude? Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, I could have done my bog. Okay, well. Don't matter. They get their grave. They get sink into stupor. And they end their turn. 3 cards in hand. Blink to Bogart. Bogart. Exile their graveyard. Yielded the turn. So time is an issue. They want to eat the graveyard. They can eat the graveyard. If they're frog, yeah. Okay. We will push the frog. And they have given us the game. It was a close one. I wouldn't have said that we were 100% in position to win. It was getting close, and our life was getting, or I mean, our time was getting low. But opponent apparently thought that that was the case, and so we will take it. Okay, then moving into game 2, I'm going to go make a coffee first. So I will kick you to the bar for 5 minutes. Don't be afraid, pull up a stool and I'll be right back. Okay, hi. Welcome back. The coffee was quick, so we're a little early back. I hope it's okay. If anyone wants and expected me to be back a minute later, if you want, we can just have a chill. We can take some deep, deep breaths. And no, doesn't seem necessary. Okay. Then let's go round 2. In the document, I actually put I put Demir Oculus. I don't actually know if that's what it was, right? We saw a we did see a Murktide. We never saw an Oculus. The control suite was a little different. This is a terrible hand. We're gonna mount in this, but we assume they wouldn't be playing that without Oculus. Okay, this is even worse. But this deck is not a deck to go to 5. But I don't think we can play this. Okay. I think we had at least one Witch Enchanter in every single hand. We have 2 here. Yeah. Witch Enchanter goes. Flooded Strand goes. We keep 1 land with the Witch Enchanter. Oh shit. We're on the draw. And we're playing against Boda GU 1221. Saga. So Marsh Flats into Plains eats our opportunity. Marsh Flats into Gaza Shrine, actually, because we have the Emperor. But the thing is that it eats our opportunity to get a Surveil land, but we need to play Vial. We could play the Witch Enchanter, but the Witch Enchanter... playing the Witch Enchanter would eat an option to Solitude, which feels important now. So we will shock and play an Aether Vial. Pass the turn. I really hate that lately I have worse mulligan hands than standard. It's so consistent over the last couple of weeks that it's really ponder holding really bad hands. Because yeah, that's the absolute worst. You mulligan and your 6 is terrible. Oh, Titan, hey? And I mean, if your 6 is terrible and you must mulligan, but I mean, now you've just basically stepped from 7 to 5 in one go, and that's not great. Okay, we're gonna take up the Vial. We're gonna play our Witch Enchanter as a land for 3. We're playing against Titan. Life doesn't matter. Probably they're going to kill us, or they are not going to kill us. And it's as simple as that. What do we want them to not have? Let's start eating their lands if they're going to try to return them, right? So, pass the turn. We have an Emergency Solitude. It honestly could be Analyst, but we don't need to... They don't have the mana to return it anyway. And plus, they can Analyst loop all they want as long as we can get their kill, right? We need to kill the Titan as it's being targeted to copy. We need to kill... Yeah, they can do all the things. Bazooka Bog is going to hurt as they iterate over it. My 6 is 0 lands more than 70% of all mulligan. That's not how... Is that Arena or is that MTGO? either way, that's not how it's supposed to work. But at least if it's arena, you can blame the weird own paper. Well, I'm sorry. I have no easy out for you. Yeah. Bozagio on taps. 1, 2, 3. Probably a GSC for 2 is going to be. I doubt they have oof in their main. That'd be crazy. MTGO is frozen. Maybe. Well, you don't need to worry about keeping it or about keeping it or not if it's just 0 lands. Okay. We're back. Good, good, good. Oh, Nantuko. That's awesome. I love Nantuko. My turn. Take a vial. Draw a land. Exile Urza Saga. Attack with Emperor. No, I think that's fine. White, white, white. Wisp. Witch Enchanter. Witch Enchanter returns. ETB. Oh, we could kill Nantuko as well. We destroy the amulet. So we have a bit of a board. We have a free Solitude up. They're going to make an insect, which is fine. No attacks. Into my turn. Let's always know the vial and tick up to 3. It's a classic worst thing you could possibly get. There's another vial. Grazer can block the Wisp, but I don't think they will. And if they do, it's okay. Wisp certainly isn't attacking, or isn't blocking. Swing for 3 to 17, pass the turn. One, two, three, four, five. 5 lands. No attacks. And passing it back to me. One of these vials will go up. The other one stays where it is. Yeah. Draw an Interrupter. That's a good draw. That's a good draw. What could I do? I can Solitude, Exile. Okay, I mean, we're keeping it. We're not doing that yet, but we got some good action here. They have woodland. We're just keeping them off because they can aftermath an analyst at this point as well. Swing with the flickers. So they can play, if they can play another land, they can cast a Titan this turn. Not that land, though. They get a insect. Man, I would love Interrupter out there for the pressure, but the thing is that Grazer blocks it anyway. So it's not great. Okay. Tick the low vial up to 2. Draw a white orchid. That's we're in a good spot. We like where we're at. Emperor is going to eat Spelunking, so they no longer have the line of activating Woodland. Well, I mean, I guess they didn't anyway because they didn't have Delirium, but we're going to attack with the Wisp. And the turn. So if they... What do they do next turn? They play an Amulet. Oh, Lotus Field would be so good, actually. Okay. So now... we're just going to Vial in White Orchid. Destroy the Mirror Pool. You can untap nothing. That's what you can do. That said, the basic comes into play tapped, so it untaps as well. So, they still have... Oh, they don't have Titan mana, do they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they only have one card in hand. They're making an army of insects. But... Oh, we have a kitten. Summoner's Pact. They take a Titan. It cannot be countered. Well, Interrupter is not a counter spell. Yes. Interrupter. We interrupt. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, we're going to keep that vial on too. Because I think it makes more sense. We will always know no, keep it at 2. Marsh Flats is not great as far as that goes. Eat Mirror Pool. Attack with everything. Except that. Well, no, fuck it. We're going. We're going. Kitten, get out of there. Okay, good. Four. I'm so into that. That's a really good trade. We gotta adapt. We don't have any creatures. They haven't had any creatures. they're banking on... Okay, so they take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can only do this one more turn. Next turn they have to play. They have to pay for Pact. And so they have to pay for Pact, and the will cast Titan. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They have enough mana for it. Boop, boop. They have no... Okay. Titan, ETB. Take any land you want, opponent. I mean, at this point, opponent does seem to be dead. But it's Titan, so we can't really make any assumptions here. Personally, I never would have played Analyst without being able to activate it right away. Personally, I miss Springheart and MTGO and wish I had one in my deck. I mean, maybe because with GSC, it's be great. You can do it as a toolbox, but at the same time, with GSZ, it's not like. Of course, you can't bestow it because if it's going right into play. So it actually makes it just a little worse. Opponent is still thinking, although arguably, who knows? Who knows? Opponent is still thinking. What do we got? I see. Otawara and Growth Chamber. With the woodland they already have. They can... Otawara? Yeah, they tap for 2. Tap for 1. They can Otawara some... No matter what they Otawara, unless it's Witch Enchanter, I can just return it right away before the end step. And that's not great for them, because then that's still the same threat as they had. Yeah, okay. Cool. So we take game 1 from Titan. What do we have for Titan? Interrupter. Very important. Containment Priest shuts off GSC. Kataki makes amulets difficult. Do we have enough space for Wrath? We might, maybe Wrath. Maybe we can just cut that. Trawler's too slow. The White Orchids are very good in this matchup. You can get them with the untapped triggers on the stack. Flicker Wisp, always good. Apparition's good. Let's cut a Felia. Cut an Emperor. And we can cut high, but we have to cut at least one more card. Maybe one more Wrath. If we have the Containment Priest for GSC, we have Kataki for the enchantments, we have Witch Enchanter for the enchantments, we have... Yeah. Okay, let's do that. 61. That is not a great hand. Wisps are available turn 4. We could die as far as early as turn 2. But we do have the vial. Well, let's mulligan. I don't think we can keep that. 5 lands instead of 4. That we definitely can't keep. Okay. This we will keep. By keeping this, we need to ditch 2 cards. And one of the cards we keep needs to be white as an emergency block. Well, shit. That means we get rid of Vial or Bailmerk. Oh, God. If we get rid of Solitude, we turn 1 Vial, turn 2 end of their step. This is very dangerous. We're a turn up, though, or we're a game up. We can afford to be a little rough. They stayed with 7. Yeah, kind of, this just makes us, we're dead to their fast hands, but we're good to a slower hand. And since they played a forest instead of, I don't know, Saga and an amulet, I think we're doing okay. There's the Saga, but they're a turn back. Possibly they kept it back. Maybe they kept it back so they can hit the turn 2 and the turn 3 constructs. But that says something about what they have in their hand as well, right? If they're leaning so hard into constructs already, then they don't have much. Okay, so we are just going to flagstones and pass the turn. Yeah, but I think so too, but things can change very quickly in the world of Amulet Titan. They seem to really into these insects. End of turn. 1, 2. Felia. Da-da. Tick up. This is really, well, it's like the worst good hand. It's good, but it's still missing cards because it was only 5. Okay, we will shock in the Godless Shrine. Pay black 1 for an Overlord. Impending. We will do that. Let's take the Wisp. Move 2 attacks. Attack with Felia. They could double block, that'd be fine. Blink out Bailmerk. Double block seems like a very bad idea, but yeah, fair enough. Let's, while we're double blocking, let's Vial in White Orchid and destroy their Urza Saga. Take an insect. Assign 1/1. Guess maybe we should have done that before, or after the Nantuko died to leave them without anything, but second main. End of turn. Bailmerk comes back. Activate. Yeah. Interrupter feels very good in this matchup. I would take a Solitude if we had it, but we don't. So we passed their turn because we ain't got shit. Starting next turn, that's fine. Starting next turn, having the Flagstone or the Wisp and the Interrupter up is great. They're still looking for a... They're still looking for an amulet, but they have Spelunky now, so it's not the end of the world. Hey, I wanted that. Wait, why? Oh, I must have milled it. Oh, fair. We'll take Gather Shrine. No. Okay. Tick up. Yep. Hey, look, a Bailmerk. Black one. Impend Bailmerk. Use its ability. Solitude. Yeah. Solitude is our emergency ripcord. That was really dumb. I mean, not dumb, I guess, but there's not much to take with this. We could have planned it better, I guess is what I'm saying. We didn't ramp. We played a land. And we could have played one of those for free. So, okay. Whatever. Water under the bridge. Let's hit for 2. Yield the turn. And so during their second main, we want to set a stop. GSZ. Sure. Dryad. Well, that's the little game, hey? Ooh. I didn't expect them to make me do this so soon. I guess we can just wisp it out. Yes. Oh, I should have interrupted the GSC. Okay, wisp. Blink out the White Orchid to destroy the Saga. Things get played for free, so GSC would have been actually essentially useless, which is quite awesome. The Discord is special. There's different permissions, like you can listen in the chat, but for the most part you can't talk. It's opened up. I'm not gonna block that. The Discord chat, voice chat, is opened up simply for special times when people are when we're collaborating, right? So I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just kind of hit the different permissions. So we destroy their Saga. They might have a third land. They do. Okay, this is bad. 2 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck. Yeah. If they would play a Titan, what would happen? We would have to get rid of the Dryad. Okay, we're doing this. Exile the Interrupter. Evoke trigger on the bottom. Exile the Dryad. Lose the Solitude. Vala can no longer hurt us, and it's our turn. Let's always know the Vial. Another White Orchid. Beginning of combat. That's fair. We'll swing for 5. First strike damage. Other strike damage. Play a White Orchid. Oh, well, shit. There's a chance that should have been Mirror Pool instead of the Valakut. Basically, Valakut is how they clear my board, and Mirror Pool is how they win. So they've got what the fucking green shell. Whenever another creature with toughness greater than its power, look at the top card if it's a land. Okay, that doesn't seem great. I mean, it seems fine in theory, but the 1, 2, 3, 4. So they. I mean, I say that Titan doesn't tend to have 10 or more lands, but now they do, so. Who's to say? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, they have. So they're gonna. Oh, fair. So they're gonna Boseiju my Overlord. I mean, I got that message. It's not great as far as messages go. You seem to have forgotten some letters. Vial stays where it is. Marsh Flat is not a good draw. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The worst thing about this being, or the worst thing about this here is that that's not a turn 2 clock even. Down to 8. We passed their turn. They're going to make a pile of. I mean, if that's Titan. If that's Titan, I fear they win. But, hands off. I've yielded. I got nothing. There's no reason they can't do just a pile of damage to me. I don't know if they. I don't know. I don't know if they can win or not. They have only. Spelunking. I guess they get. I guess they get Shifting Woodland. They have enchantment, creature, instant. They do not. Or land. They do not have Delirium. Hasty Titan Boy. They're going to get some more lands. So they're getting more lands. Like, do I have a way to not lose? I mean, they just keep throwing lands in the graveyard, and that's not enough right now. What do they bounce? Do they want Otawara? Yeah. Okay. They play Hanweir, but don't have any red. So it's 6/7. If they have a kill land. Oh, well, Bog is pretty good, actually. I'll take it. One, two, three, four. Well, Witch Enchanter is not enough. We're going to cast it, as it will destroy Spelunking. Additionally, it's a blocker. So if they attack for 12, 13 next turn, I need to block 5 of it with Trample, which is not good. I need to be able to block 5, which will... This is a league, so it costs money to get in, and you get prizes. As long as you get 3 wins or more, you get your entry money back. More than 3 wins, you start to be positive about. So 1, 2. If this was 1, 2, 3, 4, I would still take 8, 9, and die. That's not great. Well, this will be... mostly tickets, but you get treasure chests. The prizes are treasure chests. Okay, that's game. And to be fair, I should have known. I knew he had that in his hand. So the prizes are treasure chest boosters, which gives you things like play points, etc. Then as well, you can get specific cards or whatever. You can get you also get qualifying points for the championship, the larger events, right? So does that teach us anything? Thoughtseize is just classically not great. I think we're just gonna go like this. Thoughtseize is just classically not great against Titan, because it's good to get a Titan, but mostly, like, all their shit is just lands anyway. Okay. We have we are doing very poorly. We'll keep it. We're at 4 minutes. These are going to hurt us. Play that. Tapped. Pass the turn. Okay, we pass the turn. They give us an amulet. That means we play Witch Enchanter. We do pay the life. And pass the turn. Their end step. The best would be if they played an Urza Saga right now. Oh. If they blink back to Saga, their turn is very bad. If they do this, they're probably playing. Yeah, they're probably playing a Spelunking or a Zuza. Nice. I love a Zuza. Is it worth playing a top tier deck? I mean, I'm not necessarily playing a top tier deck. I'm playing a deck that is good. It's really good, especially for D&D. But it's not like a... Yeah, we're basically... That's what D&T does, right? This is the proper times of meta. Okay. White Orchid destroys Urza Saga. D&T is Death and Taxes. This is white-black Death and Taxes. Okay, first main. Beginning of combat. Attack with Felia. Trigger. Blink Felia. I mean, blink White Orchid, rather. Hit for 2, because I doubt they're going to be blocking it all. White Orchid comes back. Destroy Echoing Deeps. Yeah, their next turn could be incredible. This is not good, but I do have a Solitude, so we're doing okay. Sadly, Felia is non-land, so we can't blink out the Witch Enchanters. There's plenty of taxes. This is White Orchid's kind of a tax, eh? Seven means Green Sun Zenith. Or what are they doing? 8, 9? They play a Titan. Exactly. So what do they have? They chose... This is probably another Titan, but if it is another Titan, they can't Teleria West. So if they transmute for a Dryad, which might be the way they're going. Oh, that's fine. That seems like a remnant of a different game, really. Okay, give me a black. That's not a black, but it is a land. Okay, so we can Apparition Eat the amulet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They still have 6 mana. I guess then we can, if we need to, we can Solitude. Here, 1, 2, 3. Apparition. Eats the amulet. Move 2 attacks. Felia, that's... Oof. Well, let's do Felia anyway. We want that. We blinked the White Orchid, so we're going to lose to time here. Exile the Recruiter. Evoke trigger on the bottom. Solitude Primeval Titan. We do no damage. We pass the turn. White Orchid comes back. We destroy SGC and really pass the turn. We passed their turn. We ain't got time for that bullshit. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, that's 6 anyway. They get land. Some random noises have happened in the background. I don't know what they are. There's a 0% chance I'm winning this, if only because of the time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, Recruiter. Yeah. Take a Solitude so they know I have it. You're getting a combat. Let's attack with... we do playtest. We playtest every Tuesday. And then we play some other times as well. But Tuesdays we have a team day, right? Where this is the time we get together and we play meta decks. We do sometimes best of 5, sometimes with the hand revealed, sometimes with timers. Really just like whatever we think we need to work on, right? So Lotus Field. Man, I felt okay about this, but time is not going to allow this. Well, if they're going for an analyst loop, they might actually... They only have 6 minutes. We'll just let them do their thing. Where's Witch Music? Is it not in stream anymore? Or is that a question that has different context? Oh, of course not. Of course. The way that it's split is the music gets merged into with OBS, and that gets streamed out. The what's recorded for YouTube is recorded for that, except the music, and then the Discord is actually doesn't use the OBS at all. The Discord only just feeds in the mic. So that's the same reason that people talking in the Mothgirl channel don't show up otherwise in there, because otherwise it would be a weird feedback loop. I take 6. Flagstones is just the worst draw I could possibly have. Attack. Yeah. Yield through turn. Can anyone else confirm that there's no music on Twitch? Oops, hold on. I need to yield. I need to not die. To me, it looks like, from what I can see, it looks like iTunes is playing, or music is playing. Unless it's like a commentary. I was like, this isn't real music or something like that. Excellent. Was there not for a second? Pass. No blocks. Ain't no time for blocks. Yield the turn. Yield their turn. As long as this turn takes less than 3.5 minutes, we're good. Nah, they got me. But listen to that soulful saxophone. Block that. Block that. Lose to time. Just can't win, you know? I play Titan and lose to time, and then I play against Titan and I lose to time. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's get our numbers down and then charge right back in. Oh shit. We gotta restart Magic Online. So we're just gonna pass you to this lovely screen while we restart Magic. Because it is an excellent piece of software that continues to impress at all times. Except when you really think about it. So, Magic is opening. Paste login. Okay. We're loading, we're loading. We're loading, we're loading. The music, just listen in. The music just automatically, it's all part of the stream. So Magic is still loading. We go to constructed. So we're 1-1 Looking at the Modern League, we have a league window here. Here, Bart, here's what I'm going to do. Don't be offended. Wait, can I not? Oh, can I? Is that kick? Oh, I almost kicked you from the server. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, just leave the channel in Twitch and see if the audio leaves or if the audio stops, because that's what I assume. ALVAS, Alvas on the play. We can keep this. You can always rejoin. It's just a temporary fix. What I wanted to show you is that you're listening to Discord. I think. Pass the turn. If there's no audio, you're listening to Discord. Or I'm sorry, if there's no music, you're listening to Discord. Or YouTube, but it's not streamed live to YouTube. Thoughtseize, this might actually be Oculus again. We're gonna label it as Oculus, and then we'll see what happens. They probably take Felia. Oh. Top deck Bailmerk would be amazing. Tick up the vial. Some lands. That's not great, but it's not the end of the world. Flooded Strand. Yield the tip. So if they tap out, if they cast a frog or something, I can Felia in. Otherwise, we'll have to wait for frog. I'll check the music because we'll switch it up a bit maybe too. Pass one. Fetch a plains. Play Felia. Pass the turn. Or into my turn. Tick up. I will say I'm not super feeling the music. Yeah, it's really audible. I was going to change the music completely. Oh man, another land. Oh, this is a good song actually. So Felia could blink the vial. Felia is going to, I don't know, blink out the frog. Let's swing for a cheeky 2. Second main. Frog returns. End of turn. We're gonna take their 1. No blocks. They draw a card. They play another frog. We surveil. And at the same time, we're going to remove the stop in their turn. Surveil. Apparition is very good. We'll keep that on top. Tick vial up. play land. 1, 2, 3, apparition. Eat the frog. Pay white. Ephemerate the Skyclave. Now they want to do something about it. Are they going to push it? Yeah. That's fine. They still don't get there. I mean, I would have preferred not, right? But beginning combat. Attack with Felia. I don't know. Blink out the frog. Pass the turn. Pass their turn as well. 5 cards in hand. The frog. They draw a card. They play a land. Ooh, Dossie. Nice. So, Vial's at 3, so we're going to always know. Draw a land. I would love just like a permanent, something that I could blink. It's just the Vial, and we just don't. Let's blink out the Dossie. Pass the turn. It's 3 turns. This I felt like it could be 5/5 if I had. Maybe I should have blocked. Maybe I should have done my own Aether Vial. But it feels so important in this matchup. 12. They play a land. Attack. Looking for anything but a land. And a Vial. Anything but a land or a Vial. That's fine. Felia did good work. Good job, Felia. So, they have a Fush. They have 2 Fushes. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have. Use the Vial. Yeah. Okay, recruiter will recruit. Solitude. I think we take Apparition and just take our beats this turn. They jumped the frog, and I don't know why. No blocks. I mean, they want the card. Maybe that says something about how desperate they are for the card. Realistically, I probably wouldn't have blocked anyway. 1-2 versus 1-1. I don't know. Another Dothy. We do not pay for that. Okay. We have a Godless Shine. We need a very, very good top deck. And Marsh Flats is not it. We're at 7. Let's play Flagstones. And pass the turn. Okay, so yeah. So we've stopped the music now. Now the music is stopped. They can jump the frog. That's fine. How about this? Where are we? Okay. Frog flies. Activate Vial. Skyclave. We need to eat the frog, otherwise we lose. And instead we just lose next turn. No blocks. Yeah, Bart, what you're describing is not a thing that can possibly happen. Oh no! Graveyard Trespasser eats something out of my graveyard, and I lose 1 for the game. Sideboarding. Okay. Interrupter. Important. 2 Wraths. Is Crystal Barricade... I think Barricade treated me okay last time. White Orchid's less important. The first strike is nice, but we can cut 2 and an Emperor to be at 60 like this. Exactly, and this is I can't confirm that there's music on the stream. So hearing, I guess I could go to the anyway. Y'all confirming that means that it's just impossible. The stream out has music, and it's not toggleable, you know. Okay, lost the first game. That's fine. We're on the play. This is a terrible. I don't think they're playing Force. Okay, here's the deal. This is what I can do. Do you still hear my voice? If you do not hear my voice right after what I just did, well then there's no good way to end that sentence because you wouldn't be able to hear my voice. We'll play a Flagstones. We'll play a Vial. Force would really hurt. Yeah, exactly. You don't hear my because you were in Discord. Go. Opponent really thinking. I would prefer they do not. Yeah, good. Thank you. Yield their turn. Tick the vial up. Ooh, vial 2 is really good. Vial 2, play the Witch Blessed Meadow, tapped. Pass the turn. I feel like against Frogulus, the double vial is really, the double vial is so good that it is worth not casting Felia this turn. They play a frog. That's fine. Tick up both. Flicker Wisp, which I cannot cast. That's fine though. They're tapped out, so let's ramp. White Orchid, destroy flagstones. Yep. Go get a basic. Yep. Also, take Shadowy Backstreet. Surveil. Recruiter with 2 vials and going. Yeah, I think that seems great. Okay. Now we have. Do we let them Thoughtseize? I guess let's play Felia. We'd rather have Felia than not have Felia. And then they can take whatever they want. I'd rather they take an Emperor than Flicker Wisp. Aw, chat, you're so useful. You gotta lean into the knowledge base, the crowd knowledge base, right? Or what do we say? The wisdom of the masses. I don't know if we say that or not, but that's what I'm going to say. They take the Wisp, which is probably the smart move on their part. They want to attack with the frog. They can attack with the frog. They draw up to 7. They should play a land. Yeah. Interesting. They bolt a Sephoric Springs. Interesting. Let's just not play anything that could be countered, hey? Yes, we will tick up. And yes, we will tick up. So I get a recruiter. Let's vial in a recruiter. And let's recruit. Yep. We could take Interrupter. move to attacks. Thought Scour feels okay. Beginning of combat. Attack with White Orchid and Felia. Once the turn is mine. Opponent is thinking. Let's just throw out Interrupter. They can do it next turn, but that already gets us quite a bit of value. Felia is going to blink the Recruiter. They're down to 8. Felia comes back. Recruiter comes back. Use the Recruiter ability. Yes. Man, if we had a white card in hand, I tell ya. Do we take another Interrupter? We can't use it this turn. Let's take a Wisp. So now they can push Felia for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can push Felia for 2. But that's not great if that's all they got. Okay, let's go to their end step. If they attack with the frog, we just let them attack. They concede. I agree with that statement. Just taking a quick look. Let's put it into 2 pushes instead of the Wrathis guys. I think that's okay. I think we can most of what they have we can handle with Fatal Push. I mean, not the Murktides, but at the same time, that's fine. Keep turn 1 flagstones, Vial, turn 2 Marsh Flats, Godless Godless Shrine, Felia, Overlord. So I guess they should probably ditch or Thoughtseize the Vial. They will probably Thoughtseize the Bailmerk or the Felia. Those are payoffs. The Vial is an enabler. Without the Vial, I have significantly less options. Opponent, yeah, okay. Opponent takes the Vial. It's not amazing in my current hand. It's not great. It's just because I don't have anything to blink. It's kind of where you could say that Aether Vial is the enabler, not the payoff. You could say that about Ephemerate as well, but Aether Vial works every turn, and so the payoff just gets. If I get this turn 6, it's terrible. But as a first turn play, land into Vial is probably one of the best things we could do. Like, we legit do not have any 1-drops in this deck. Let's wait till end step. We're going to Surveil. Surveil, Marsh Flats can definitely go in the graveyard. Move to end step. Move to my turn. Draw Bailmerk. Well, I'm not gonna lie, with the Felia out, Balemerc. Oh shit. Well, let's cast Ophelia now while they're tapped out. Pass the turn. I guess Ephemerate's probably a decent take there. The Overlord, I guess. Yeah. Oh! Ouch! Ouch. That was fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. It's like being scammed all over again. The good old days. Okay, my turn. We're going to draw a card. That card is another failure, which is bad. So we're going to play Flagstones. Let's black 1/2, cast and exile their graveyard. Honestly, it's a 3/1, so it's some pressure. More importantly, it is simply something for Felia to blink. Attack with Felia. Blink off the trawler. Yield the turn. Assuming nothing else happens, end of turn, this will blink in. Felia becomes 3/3. Let's exile their graveyard again, because that's what you do. They fetch. Unearth. Those are good unearths. I gotta say. So we're gonna pass their turn. We don't have anything to do. They play fetch land. No blocks. Take 3. That's not great. We can't cast it, so we're gonna play it as a land. Nope. Attack for 6. I don't know. Let's blink out that. In case they have some make it some sort of lose shadow technology. Okay, they have 3 cards in hand. If they kill Felia, then at the end of their turn, what options we got here? They're taking Balemerc. Which is fine. Oh, Glistening Deluge is nice. So they have a Overload we can blink out and a Dothy that can't block. Oh, no, Felia can blink the Overlord. Oculus. It's not great. Okay, into my turn. They get to manifest some dread. Well, if they have a counter spell, this is what they should counter. yes, we use the recruiter. We get a solitude. Solitude. Exile Felia. I'm going to give them a bunch of life this turn, and that's not great. But we're going to exile the Oculus. Let that resolve. Blink the Solitude. Exile the Manifest. We evoke nothing. Ah, that changes matters. That definitely changes things. That was going to be so good. I was going to get my Overlord back. Probably should have... What would have happened if I wait? So they're going to get a frog. I'll take 5. I posit this is winnable, but we need some good top decks. We ephemerate. We ephemerate Recruiter and get Wisp, right? Okay. I didn't know we played that card. That's interesting. Okay. So we ephemerate nothing. Flooded Strand. Come on, Strand. You're killing me. You're killing me. No attacks. Just give me my Bailmerk back. He's being mean. I don't like it. He's gonna attack with the murkiest of Bailmerks. So they're gonna get another frog. They should probably jump the frog. Yeah, there we go. We will lose the trawler to the Bailmerk. The frog hits, they draw a card. They fetch. It's a good looking Oculus. Don't often see that one, actually. This is not good. The top card better be like 4 ephemerates. Why? Well, that is game. We'll concede. Okay. We're 1-2. We won against the first Oculus, and then we lost to Titan and the second Oculus. I think I will take a quick BO break and get the monster out of the fridge. And then we'll be ready to go with round 4. So we're 1-2. We can go 3-2. We've done it before. Actually, we've done it a bunch, let's say. And yeah, okay. I know, that's what we were telling you. Okay. So pull up a bar stool. I'm gonna walk back. I'll be back. I'll be right back. Right? Yeah. Okay, we're back. I got my monster. I was never a huge fan of Deutsche Punk either way. It definitely entered my world, but I was never super crazy into it. I don't have the control point sign. I had it for many years, but I donated it to Fishladen because that felt like the appropriate place for it. It was weird if it was just in my house, right? So we're going into the next league. It's time. Nah, that's control point sign. It was a relic of an era, and it was, though I did rescue it, I had it in my house for a while, and it's much better to be in a public place, I think. So what am I doing? Images. Oh, I see. Well, whatever. Okay. We're still finding an opponent. We have everyone running scared. No one wants to face the wrath of my amazing 1 and 2 deck. We only went 1 and 2 to give people a false sense of security. Okay. We're playing. We are on the play. And we are against our venerable opponent, Fog Dancer YX. So, we will play. I mean, that's about as terrible as it can get. So, we will mulligan. That's a very good hand. We have plenty of turn 2 plays. Let's give away... Yeah. Give away the White Orchid. If they're playing Tron, then we just live with the bad decisions that we have made. That's generally what we do, right? Futterstrand. Fetch a Gather Shrine. Pay 2. Tap Vial. Pass turn. I feel like Fog Dancer is fine, and I'm sure this person has a history of why they want their name this way. But I really want it to be Frog Dancer. I need to mention that. Okay. So Vial on the stack. Let's tick up. Draw another Balemerc. Marsh Flats pass the turn. End of my turn, they're going to crack that Flooded Strand. And that is when we are going to cast Felia. It does give them a whole turn to react, but then they can't counter it. Do we maybe not know enough about their deck to... I think we need to do this. Marsh Flats. Plains. 1, 2, Felia. Pass the turn. They get a land. Energy, hey? That's funny. It's the first time we've played energy today. instead of every match. It's only been the occasional match. They could have given Rags... Oh. That's not nice. It should be Felia, could be Vile. That was a mistake. So they have taken Vile, which is... looks like a good move. Oh, such a good play. Okay. Black one. Impanda Bailmerk. So let's see what we get from here. But basically, we're just going to Solitude Rags, attack, blink out Bailmerk, get Bailmerk back as a creature. Really, we're just looking for good things to exile here. Oh, an Interrupter. Emperor of Bone. Let's take Emperor. I mean, let's take that's what we meant. That's what we meant. Beginning combat. Opponent has no mana. I don't think they have anything to do here. Attack with Felia. Felia blinks out the Overlord. Put that up, keeping that on the stack. Solitude exiling Witch Enchanter. Exile Rags. They gain 2 life. We lose Solitude. Felia blinks Bailmerk. Hit for 2. Go to the end of turn. Bailmerk returns. He will Merc it up and take our Solitude again. So Felia is still flageable, which sadly there would just be nothing we could do with it if they cast it, which they are. On the plus side, if they just kill it, we can just get it back with Overlord. On the downside, the second Overlord they don't know about can't come out, or can't be scammed in, I guess. Okay. I wish we had a land. I don't want to tap out for Overlord. I think it's probably better to have a Ephemerate. Beginning of combat. We'll attack with the Overlord. If we get a Witch Enchanter off this, then we can Overlord and keep up Ephemerate. White Orchid, Emperor Bone. None of this is good. I guess we take Felia. Then we can keep up Solitude. Yeah, we keep up Solitude while keeping Felia at the end. Well, the thing is, I don't need tons of land, right? Like, we're good. Sometimes I have enough land, and I blink out my lands so they come back as creatures. And then I don't have enough land again. I get my Vile back. It's not super good. If they have Galvanic, it's still not good enough. They would need to galvanic twice, which would be crazy. Crazy pants, I say. Unlucky is my middle name. I mean, maybe not my middle name, but it's like a... It's more of a nickname. One, two, three, four, five. They are going to Flage, and that's... I mean, and I'm unhappy about it. Oof. So Flage, if Flage comes out, they don't have any... Like, they can't galvanic afterwards. That 3 has to go to face. Oh, I see, I see. They plan on... Man, I really want this interrupter, but... It's not in the cards. My last name is not McNolands, okay? It was, but I had it changed. I think we want the ephemerate. I mean, we want the solitude. No targets. But I think having the creature at this point is much, much better than not having the creature. So Merc takes 3. Their big plan to kill it failed miserably. Trigger, trigger. I guess we will not... There's certainly no benefit to blinking Overlord when we can just attack with it. So, Vial up to 1. Attack with both. They concede. Okay. So, let's go to game 2. So, Wrath of the Skies is very, very good in this matchup. Crystal Barricade. They can kill the barricade. That gives me hexproof. Not amazing. Okay, so this is 7 cards. We're not bringing them all in. Maybe we are. I don't know. But, so White Orchids, not incredibly useful. The most useful thing they are is our 2-drops, right? So, 1 Enchanter out. That means we would, under by our normal rules, we would only go to 60, not 61. But since the surgicals are both free, we're going to break that rule. Let's cut the other 2 White Orchids. The first strike could be good, but I don't think they're amazing. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more cards. Ditch a Wrath. Ditch a Felia? No, it's an Emperor instead of a Felia. Felia is a very good dog. Actually, I cut down to 60 as well. You should all be proud of me. Okay. This is passable. It's not great, but it's not a terrible turn 1. Or it's not a terrible 7, rather. I miss Elf Ball being a thing in Modern. Okay. Marsh Flats. Fetch. Godless Shrine, Shock, and then let's just go ahead and push the fucking the Guide of Souls. We all know the trouble the Guide of Souls can give us. Pass the turn. They play another one, which is fine, because if they hadn't played that one, they would have had two. Or if I hadn't killed the first one, they would have had two. I disagree. Hold on. Choo. I'm playing next. Sorry, I was doing music stuff in the background. I mean, saying modern is mostly MH3 cards, as a person that doesn't play the format, I feel is a little reactionary. I mean, we have energy is big and is all MH3 cards. I'll give you that. But it's not the only thing out there. Play a Marsh Flats. We're looking for the Surveil trigger. Okay. Opponent, some big canyon. They're just looking to attack. That's fine. They don't have the energy for that. They're going to do a damage with the Ocelot Pride. They're going to get their trigger. Let's surveil right here. Get the shadowy backstreet. Surveil. Certainly don't want that. No, we don't want that. Into the grave with you. Top deck Wrath would be amazing. That's not a Wrath. Well, here's the deal. I guess we're gonna... Wait. Let's do this smart. And by smart, I mean... Wait, that's not... not smart. I already played a land this turn. That's not smart to not do that. Let's take the cat. Yeah, I actually quite like... there's a lot going on in the meta now that the ring is banned. I'm actually pretty high on modern right now. Oh, path yield their turn. I certainly don't have anything to do here. So they have a Johnny, but they have no sack outlet. So they're gonna attack with their little cats in hopes that I block them, or rather, just more so knowing that I won't block them. Guide of Souls becomes an angel. I take 5. Okay, so what do we do here? The question is, what fuck? So flagstones. I need the mana. I could have used it now. It's too late for that. And now I've just wrecked a lot. Without that, I could have we could have blink Skyclave, exile something, or wisp Skyclave, exile something. Now we have to choose. Wisp. Man. This is really not great. Man, that was a pretty bonehead move. That was not great. They're going to get one here. Second main, Skyclave comes back. Exile the Apparition. It's possible they're fetching. Oh, they're gonna surveil. I was actually expecting Galvanic right there. The classic there would be Galvanic, destroy your own cat and flip a Johnny before it gets exiled. But I'm fine with that. Had I played that right, the Guide of Souls would be dead. Kills the Wisp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's game. Okay. Go up to 61 with another Wrath. I will play that. This is actually a terrible hand, but what it's going to do is it's going to stop everything that they do. Which is maybe some sort of like, shouldn't plan to lose, right? We just pass our turn. They pass. We're going to yield to their end step. And then when we do, we'll surveil as well. They kept on top. Fetch. And then surveil. Oof. Wisp can stay on top. Well, you're always welcome to stay up late and watch. Let's play Marsh Flats. We have no plays though. They surveil again. They started with 2 surveil lands in hand. That's crazy. What are they doing over there? Okay, we fetch. Let's assume a Blood Moon, right? We fetch a swamp. We play the basic from our hand. We could surveil again. Does it make sense to Flicker Wisp and just... Yeah, I guess we're just gonna Wisp, bouncing off our own surveil land. Don't attack. End my turn. Flicker Wisp comes back. Shadowy Backstreet comes... Or Wisp triggers Backstreet. That's fine. I mean, they could have done that at any point. It doesn't stop my Backstreet from coming back. Ephemerate. I gotta dump that in the grave. Ephemerate's a great card, but we just don't have any... We don't have any threats of any kind. Neither do they, for what it's worth, but... Guide Souls, Guide Souls. Okay. Yeah, I actually do quite like Tom Lair, but that's not something I can play Magic to. It's got to have a certain pace, a certain... Whoops. White 1, Wrath of Skies. I do like Tom Lair though. I know him from the old school, the Dr. Demento. I guess were they CDs or records? I don't remember. Dr. Demento, amazing though. Yeah, I guess surgical would be kind of a waste right now. With 2 guides in there anyway, I guess we should be saving it for something important. Like this Flage they just might cast. They just might. They dash a Ragavan. They swing for 2. That's fine. If they have big plans, it's certainly not Ramptor. They have decided not to. Oh, they're going to play my Vial? That's fine. I guess next turn they dash, and then they don't get to dash next turn. So let's fetch something. Play planes. Or fetch planes. Baelmerk. I will absolutely pay 2 to cast Baelmerk. Full on hard cast. Let's go, Baelmerk. Yeah. Interrupter or Flicker Wisp? Interrupter or Flicker Wisp? I think let's take Wisp. Wisp is more generally useful. What do you got, opponent? I've already passed my turn. They got shit to do during my turn. They can... They Galvanic. So the question is, should I have turned... Yeah, I tend to lean pretty electric with my music. Like, basically, the heavier electronic and metal. That's what I play too. They dash in Ragavan when they could have Violet in. I guess that they wouldn't get haste. Yeah, you know. I do love that the Overlord got destroyed. Overlord got destroyed by the Galvanic. I thought about removing. Okay. We could Wisp and get our Vial back. I guess it's better than... Yeah, they're gonna use it. That's fine. Aether Vial comes back on my side. Opponent cracks an Arid Mesa. Fetches a Sacred Foundry. Tapped him. Okay. They... Spyro. So they're going to discard 1 card. Presumably... Oh, they were holding that the whole time. The Blood Moon the whole time. So presumably they're going to sack the Elemental... Yeah, to kill that. So I could blink it, which would force them... It would force them to do something... To sack something else for it. Yeah, pay white. That's fine. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but at least that gives... Oh, it's a kitten. Shh, shh, shh. We've got a kitten coming. It's below camera line, but I promise you it's here. Okay, they get a trawler and a treasure. I'm at 9. We tick the vial up. Yeah. One, two, three leaves us not enough. That's fine though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast a Wish Enchanter. Destroy Goblin Bombardment. Play Flagstones. Pass the turn. Guide of Souls. Static Prison on the Witch Enchanter. I don't know. It's not a great play. The vial ain't helping nobody. If they swing, yeah, we can take that trade. Oh, yeah, never mind. We're gonna take. They're gonna make Rags an Angel. We'll take 3. So we really want a 3-drop. There's a pile of 3-drops that would be good for us here. And if it is, we can cast them both. Apparition, Guide of Souls, Flicker Rags. Either way, we take this 4. So yeah. Opponent is still thinking. I don't think there's much to think about for what it's worth. But what do I know? I can't see their hand. The kitten's in a prime spot to rest her head on the enter button and make me lose things. Okay. Rags gets Felia. I could kind of fuck my world up, but that's... Okay. They appear to have changed their mind. Nope, I lied. Flage. Face. Now is the time. Let's take Flage. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they have no cards in their hand. Yeah, I agree. We might have held on to it forever, but at least that. But at least they didn't kill the. They didn't kill the witch enchanter, which I think would have been a better move. Well, you say that, but you know what happens late game with Death and Taxes? You draw Aether Vials, and it's not great. So here's the deal. What we need to do is Skyclave the Guide Souls. What we're actually going to do is Skyclave Ragavan and hope they don't gain 2 energy next turn. Well, I guess we just attack with the Witch Enchanter. Is there a way that they... Yeah, let's just do that. That's a free 2. I disagree. The normal sleeping pattern, I think what you could do is you could sleep after work and then wake up and then watch the stream. I think that's the way to go. Oh, I got my vial back. They will not attack. Take my vial. Take it up. Yep. Opponent, no cards in hand. Vial is not exceptionally useful. Let's attack with both. Let's see. Now, post-combat, if I wisp the apparition, they get a 1/1, and I have the apparition I can block with. Then I eat the Guide of Souls. They get a life and an energy. That's not great. Skyclave comes back. We exile Guide of Souls. What's the future like? What are they doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. I guess that makes sense. So, they get a little more life. No matter what, I'm going to take 1 next turn. I only survive by losing the Flicker Wisp, which is not great. Wisp, Skyclave, take 1. One is fine. They have a land. Vial on the stack. Activate the kitten. Okay. Yes. Give me something. Give me something, deck. We both have nothing. I'm going to have 1, but they don't know it's useless, but I guess they do because I have all the land in the world. Oh! Vials, vials, vials. On the plus side, I'm not dead. On the downside, Vial is fucking useless. Let's play one vial. Yeah, the deal 1 damage deserts, there's people that have played them in there's people that played them in Titan and used the analyst loop to just do 1 damage over and over again. Okay, we need an answer now. If we don't get an answer, they just have a wider board than us, and we're at 1. Tick up. Tick up. It's not a good answer, but what it will do is it'll block. Yeah, we'll destroy their treasure. No attacks past the turn. So they need to attack. But the thing is that they have Arena of Glory. If they play any creature at all, if they use Arena of Glory, they win. I blocked that. Can I block it and not have it die? No. Well, that's game. Yeah, that's the thing. I have to block or I die. I block it. Ajani transforms. They have the elemental, so it'll do damage to me, and I will take 1. Well, that's not particularly useful, but it doesn't matter at this point. Unless they think that's their red permanent. Because the elemental they already had, right? Is it non-creature? Yeah, red permanent other than the Johnny. So the elemental would have counted anyway. Yeah. Today is not great, but we've been on the last bunch of days we've been on a really good streak, so today's okay. Oculus twice as big. Okay. No breaks. We charge forward. What did we start the day at? 1650, eh? We start the previous day. So we're still above the previous day's start. If we can win now, we can do 2-3. 2 threes. Both good, and it'll get us half our play points back, so. Yeah, I've got the kitten for good luck. I didn't have her for most of the day. She was elsewhere. I don't know if she's good luck or bad luck, but she's a kitten. Okay, I'm on the play. I don't think that's how kittens... Oops. It's not how Bengal kittens operate. So this is Bruno Diaz 20. Okay. Okay, Mr. 20. I would like to go first. That's a pretty good starting hand. Let's keep it. We have... I'd rather not exile the apparition, but honestly, that's not a bad hand. Let go of that. Hey, don't chew on that. That's not nice. The kitten's kind of being naughty a bit. So, Cat's Cat Cave, maybe you know more about this. Kittens chewing on headphone cables. We're saying that's lucky, yes? Okay, let's play against some fucking Yogg. We can do Yogg. Okay, end step, let's surveil. Get a shadowy back straight. We honestly have quite a number of... Let's keep that on top. We have... Turn 2s are good. Turn 3s are good. Draw planes. Play a planes. Play Bailmerk. Impended. Use the ability. Yep. 2 solitudes. Hey, let's take a solitude. So let's remember that they know I have a solitude. I really wish that you could add things to revealed here. Like, it would change my entire life. They know I have a solitude, so I want it in this here spot. We impend. This is not. Oh, this is probably brood scale. Scaldron. We'll take the one. They exiled the solitude. Not shocking by any means, but okay. So we can Emperor of Bones. 1, 2, 3. What do they need? I think even without... Let's fetch. I think even without this, the Ephemerate, we have the Emergency Solitude anyway. And I think... let's play careful. There's a vial. And we have Solitude open. They've already exiled 1 Solitude, and I have 2 more here. So... Well, I guess I need to exile the Solitude. Otherwise, we can't kill the Scaldron with the Apparition if we exile the Solitude. Or if we don't exile the Solitude, rather. Blade of the Bloodchief. So they can attack for 1, 2. I can take 2 if that's where they want to fight me. Trigger. Tick up. Black 1, Emperor Bones. We're going to eat the Ballista. If they want to, they can trigger. They can tap Sack. Or they can tap Scaldron to save it. So they're going to exile that. That means I lose the Emperor. But I can't not do that because if I don't do that, if I wait, or if I don't wait, then they can just brood scale me. Balemerc down to 2. We're just biding our time for Balemerc, right? They go to equip. Okay, now is the time. Exile Solitude. Evoke trigger on the bottom. Exile Halfling. You know it's a good sign when the Feint starts playing. Yeah, I mean, they're going to kill my Emperor. Make some mana. Kill the Emperor. We could blink the Emperor, but that feels like a very bad idea. So let's let them kill the Emperor. Technically, Blade happens, but it's not equipped to anything. We resolve Solitude. Now we're going to Ephemerate Solitude and exile the Spawn, which seems silly, but at the same time, oof. Oh, K command. That's fine. I mean, it's not great. It'll kill Solitude. Lots of stack happening. The short version is they scry a bunch, they kill my Solitude, and realistically, the end result is having nothing on board, which is exactly what I wanted it to be. That's fine. No evokes, no equips. So, Vial up to 2. We have Emperor of Bones. Well, if they want to... Yeah, that just seems greedy. 4 cards in hand. Bailmerk is greedy. We need the Scaldron. With Walking Ballista under there, it's just too much. They'll take Emperor Bone. That's fine. Nothing to take with Emperor, so I guess we just wait. What do they get? Another Emperor? I mean, another Blade? That's fine. Let's yield to their end step. I would love to have more business here, but I do not. Haywire Might. Goodbye, Overlord. If they don't do it now, then they lose the opportunity, but I don't foresee them. I don't foresee them waiting. If they wait till my turn, that's fine. Emrakul to hand. Their end step. Let's Violin. Emperor Bones. Excellent. We tick up. Play another vial. Because... Well, just because. I mean, there's nothing particularly useful to get. Let's get command out of spite. Oh, actually, I guess we could have paid more attention to types, eh? Oh well. Then end my turn. Bailmerk. Well, that can happen. And then you can gain 2 life. Then, the Flicker Wisp that I believe you knew... No, you didn't know about. Okay, well, that's on you then. Or that's on me. I don't know. Wisp it out. They kill nothing. Okay. Opponent plays a Urza Saga. I'm not going to do much for him this turn. Not that they're low on... can they play a Brood Scale? So they have an infinitely large Brood Scale. If they want it. Yeah. Well, and they have nothing to do with it yet. I'm just gonna yield their turn. Theoretically, I could. Oh, I could. Next combat. Oh, I can't use the might. Hey. How big you want it, opponent? Well, what it doesn't have is trample or flying. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, I just remembered that's a thing. Okay. What are you protection from? Instance. Well, good thing. Oh, wait. I could have played. I could have played Felia at the end of their turn. I guess they could tap White Orchid, destroy my shadowy backstreet. No blocks? Or fail to find? Attack with Bailmerk. I mean, either way, they attack with everything. They decimate my board. Just with blocks. Yeah, this is not great. They exile something. Just let the poisons. Because the pressure's unreal. Whew. So, how do I survive this? I need to blink out. I need to blink out the brood scale. Stop casting things. Get out of here. Yeah. I like that the 13/13 Emrakul is not even the biggest creature they have. 1, 2. No, that can stay there. Yes. I don't know why they didn't tick my vial up to 4. Well, that is not great. White Orchid. Destroy their saga. Pass turn. Well, Emmy has trample. which is not great. Because is unreal. I'm not saying. Oh, so now they're just going to do this an infinite amount of... Oh, wait, couldn't they have just bumped up the spawn, moved to the next one, and bumped up the spawn and made them all like 15/15s? That's what I would have expected. So we're taking that either way. That's got to block that. That's got to block this. And I don't know what Flicker Wisp is going to get up to next turn, but it's the only thing that's even close to winning for us. Yield the turn. Goodbye, White Orchids. This is still only the first game. And we are ahead on time. I still don't know why they... This seems like they could have just killed me that turn. I don't understand why they didn't. But it's fine. No. And yes. Well, Bogart is not it. Let's concede the game, move to game 2. So. I think we can bring Kataki in. I think Interrupter. Crystal Barricade is interesting. It would save me. It's actually really good against the... Hey, chat, does Fleshraker, does it target at all? It's just each opponent, right? Remove some White Orchids. Remove all the White Orchids. Add 2 Wraths. Sure. I would like to play first. Okay. We can play that. Marsh Flats, pass the turn. Nope. Magical Freeze. Yep, pass the turn. Grove of Burn Walos. They play a Blade. End step. Fetch and Surveil. Surveil. Recruiter seems like a very good top deck. Let's keep that on top. Let's play Witch Enchanter tapped and pass turn. So we have a couple options here. Next turn, we could hold up Interrupter, which doesn't seem necessary. We could... Probably what we need to do is play a land, play a Flicker Wisp, wisp out the meadows, and destroy the Blade. Play planes. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Wisp. Wisboat Meadows. Pass turn. We destroy the blade. Opponent thinking. Next turn. Well, that's gotta be a Fleshraker. No, Fleshraker doesn't cost 4, no? I swear to Christ, if that's just a blade and a brood scale and equipping. You want to watch opponent get infinite life? Because this is how opponent gets infinite life. Okay, so Solitude is not the answer here. Let's pass their turn. They can... It's enough of this. They can just do whatever the fuck they want to do. They're tapped out. Whatever they do, it doesn't matter for this turn. Oh shit, they're just gonna cast fucking... Hold on. Stop yielding the turn. Sure. They can cast Emmy. That's what they can do. What was that sound? Are they just making a 2020? Whatever, I'll yield to these. They're instant speed anyway. You can do them. Not even instant speed is. I think that's enough, friend. Hello. The league is not great. I'd say, generally speaking, we've had some pretty good luck with D&D. This one we are actually 1-3, and it's looking we're gonna go 1-4. Today the cards have not been with us. Like, you'll be able to tell by the Emrakul that this person casts in just a moment. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's how that goes. It's not great. It's not great. Like I say, the deck's been feeling good the last couple days. This is just... We've just had a bad run. Some pretty bad luck with this, with today. But that's magic, right? We get it out, shake it out, so we don't have to deal with this in big events, right? I will say, we did side them in. A top deck Wrath of Skies would be the most incredible thing ever. We're even 1 mana shy. Oh, shit. Okay, Scaldron on the stack. Not the first raid, but the first time there's been a food fight raid. Okay, so we have to, at this point, we have to exile the Interrupter. Everyone, get your food emoji. Defend the. Can you defend the channel while also welcoming people? I feel like you can. That has to be that. Well, opponent's at 45. Just calmly pick up your playmats, put them on the ground, flip the cafeteria table down, and continue playing Magic, right? Yeah, so now what they can do is they sacrifice, they sack a spawn, attach the blade anyway, and we are still going to lose, because this is a, yeah, this is instant speed anyway. So we'll just let them do, but that's gonna be a loss. That's been 1 and 4. Yeah, that's very true. I mean, and it's very like with Recruiter and with Bailmerk, things have gotten good. Why doesn't this person kill me? Why are you casting this? Okay. Yeah, with Recruiter and Bailmerk, things are really good. I'm loving that Flicker Wisp is a thing again. It's just you know, sometimes you don't have it. I will say, oh my god, if you want to check out the check out my YouTube, there's some other leagues up there, and you can kind of see the deck running at full speed. Like today's not great. Oh, nice. Yeah. Also, because Wednesday we'll play this as well. We play D&T Monday and Wednesday, and we'll play Amulet Tuesday, Thursday, and then just decide, kind of decide on the fly whatever we do on Friday. We could do a D&D stream. What is D&D and T? Where you just so you just have the DM, you have your DM, and all the people involved just try to make life just difficult for everybody. That's what that's all the characters. Listen, everybody can't play as Talia, okay? Somebody needs to play. Oh, don't give me that. I mean, it's not like, to be fair, we've had cars, like, we got vehicles from Kaladesh. Kaladesh. We got cars. We got even race cars and limousines from New Capenna, right? Exactly. Okay. Bruno Diaz has put us in our place. It's actually it's just a replay. I was playing Titan in Birmingham maybe a month ago. I went 4-1 with Titan, and it was all I needed was 1 win to get into the top 8. And the last 2 rounds were both Brood Scale, and I lost both rounds. Brute Scale is a very, very good deck. I don't know how it works in like in the general meta, but it tends to be really good against me. So I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and wait. Okay, so my ELO is still higher by 1 than it was before yesterday. So we had a day of losing, or a day of winning wiped out by a day of losing, but that's fine. So let's go to the wrap up, shall we? Let's go game main. Why doesn't that work? Why are you like this? There we go. Oops, that's what I want. Clickety click, clickety click. Okay. Here's our deck. Today we went 1 and 4. I did not use the all access code because I just have a rental account, so it doesn't affect me so much, I guess. But everybody should use it. It's amazing. It ends tomorrow. I don't know what time. Their updates tend to be like 5 o'clock, so maybe it's then. I'm not sure. But everyone, especially if you've never played Magic Online, I highly recommend getting the all access code and just taking it out for a spin and seeing how you feel about it. So this is our deck. We ran today. We just couldn't get there. I don't think that anything in the deck particularly felt bad. I think it was just generally not great draws. Like I don't think that anything we did today or didn't do today would justify a change in the deck. I think that we just have to deal with our luck sometimes and kind of see how it goes the next day. The only change we did specifically for today was Crystal Barricade into the side. I did like that. We brought it in one game. I guess we brought it in for... Oh, let's go over the matches, shall we? We played Oculus. We got lost, win, win to win against Oculus. We played against Amulet, and we lost. We won the first, but lost the next 2. If I recall that one, we actually lost to time, which is funny because when I play Amulet, I always lose on the other side of time. But so this we lost to time against Titan. Next we played Oculus again, and we lost. Loss, win, loss. Energy we played with for win, loss. And then Brute Scale's the only thing of the day that we went 0-2 on. But, you know, we fought valiantly. We shall return to fight another day. I think I will give this... Yeah, I had just seen it. It's new tech. I had just seen it in some of the lists from the D&T Discord. I would like to, like, even if today didn't go so well, I would still try the Barricade again. I think it was good to go. I think on Wednesday we just roll with exactly this list and just see where we end up.